As the Fighting Illini are hoping to have a Sweet 16 Saturday party. The Illini need a win tomorrow to get into the Sweet 16. They'll take on VCU, very, very similar to 2 years ago when Illinois blew out their first-round opponent, Morehead State 2 years ago, then played a double-digit seed, Duquesne, coming off an upset in round two. Very similar this year. Illinois will play a double-digit seed in round two, as the Illini in round two will take on VCU, but the Illini certainly have a ton of respect for VCU. Before we talk about that game, we have to talk about Illinois' big round one win, because wow, were they impressive in blowing out the Ivy League champion Penn. I don't know if you guys lost your swagger, but you sure played with a lot of confidence today.
Yeah, I mean, great first win. I'm really excited really glad with the way that we showed up today. Showed ourselves defensively. I mean, dominated the glass. I'm really proud of our effort and our energy today.
You said you were in a good place as a team. What did that mean going into the game?
Yeah, good place with high energy and a lot of confidence. I mean, we had a great day of prep, or a great week of prep heading into today. I mean, just prepared physically, body's feeling good. I really like the way we headed into today.
What can you say about those two freshmen? Unreal how they're playing.
Yeah, incredibly talented. David, I mean, super proud of the way that he was physical on the glass today. I mean, what is it? Illinois record for rebounds in the tournament, so super proud of him. The way that he played. Keaton was great facilitating the offense today, making plays, and being a great teammate.
One of the big stories for Illinois, their two freshmen who have been brilliant all year. Of course, Keaton Wagler, an All-American, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year. But David Mirkovic, probably overshadowed by Wagler, has been brilliant all year as well. Both of those guys were absolutely dynamite in their big dance debuts, but they both say they were also a little bit nervous.
When we're getting stops, doing that, it leads to us getting out in transition, and it just builds a lot of momentum because it's hard for teams to stop us when they're not set on defense versus when they are set, which sometimes we can get stagnant when teams are making shots, and then we got to go against set defense. So it helps us out a lot offensively when we're getting stops, when we get out in transition and put pressure on them.
Were there any nerves today, your first big dance? Did it feel at all different?
Yeah, no, I definitely did have some nerves, especially when I got out on the court, like right before. I was like, okay, like this is the one, like win or go home. But once I got out there, I just played my own game. Shots started to fall in the second half, which is nice. So now I'm just ready to get on to the next one.
We made a big deal in the media out of your players-only meeting, and Ben said that you guys were in a good place after that meeting. Do you feel like that helped? Do you feel like you guys kind of aired some stuff out?
Yeah, no, it definitely helped. Talked about how if something's not going wrong or not going right, we just got to come together in a huddle after every play. Excuse me. And that's what we did tonight. When someone say someone fouled the other team or made a mistake, turned the ball over or something like that, we huddled up. We were we're good. Let's move on to the next play. And we also talked about teams going on runs because this is a game of runs. They're going to go on runs. We're going to go on runs. We just got to stay composed, stick to our process, and everything will work out.
I know it's fun to win, but you guys look like you're having a lot of fun today. I mean, that was fun?
Yeah, no, it's really fun, especially, when, the people who don't get to play as much get in the game. And they get to experience this because, not everyone does get to experience it and even, play. So it's super fun seeing them get in there, get some points, and just builds a lot of momentum going to the next one.
I would say just give my best, get a sweat going, give my best, give 100%, go crash every rebound, do every, be mentally locked in and mentally sharp on every task. We got on the defensive end especially, I would say just that.
You obviously had a big game. How much did it mean to have your family here?
I always have joy, but it's even much bigger when they are here. And it means everything to me because they're the most important pieces in my life. And they bring my little niece that I saw her for the first time. It means everything to me, just emotional energy pump when I see them there and just that.
Are they able to stay here for 3 weeks if you keep winning?
I hope so. Yeah.
Now to the matchup with VCU, and it's going to be tough. I watched VCU here, down double digits to North Carolina. It looked like they were dead in the water, but boy, they play hard. They never gave up. They're very aggressive. They're attacking. They like the fast break. They use their bench very well. They're a very dangerous opponent. Illinois knows VCU is going to play for 40 minutes. The Illini need to show up and play some great basketball again to advance to the Sweet 16.
I think, a couple things. One, they're not going to quit. They're very well coached. Phil's doing a great job, and and I think the other thing is they excel in transition. We've got to try to limit live ball turnovers. I'd rather us punt it into the stands and throw it away. Live ball. They've got guards who get fouled a lot. It's an interesting contrast because we don't. So we've got to make sure we keep them off the line, and then that every game we've seen just about every style of play. And I think we've been able to try to get tempo somewhat in our way. We're not afraid to run, that's for sure. But again, I think the one thing that is a big key in that is turnovers. Obviously, you don't want to. We don't want to put them on the foul line and have the parade of free throws as part of it. We want them to have to score through our defense. But we're not afraid to play either way. We don't want it to be obviously helter-skelter.
People are calling it speed versus size. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it for sure. Definitely the size part. They're the biggest team in the country. You see that, you feel that, then you see it on, you look at Ken Palm and it says it right there. We're going to have to use our disruption, use our athleticism, and use our aggression for sure. Those guys crash, they don't miss a lot, but when they do, they're right there to go get it. So, we have to rebound, and again, to that size versus speed thing, we have to be able to rebound, and then hopefully we can get out and play in the open floor.
VCU's kind of calling it speed against size. Is that pretty accurate, you think?
Yeah, they're a very fast team. Defensively, they're also, they hound the ball. But we have the advantage with our length. I think it'll be a good matchup for us, though, either way. We always match up hunt and find situations to make our offense to the best ability. We'll be excited for the game and be prepared.
It's such a big game, obviously, for seniors, for everyone. You talked all year about these games. Is the build-up big, or is it just another game at all?
Of course, it's an opportunity to get to the Sweet 16. They did a great job last night. They came back. But for us, we just got to take it one game at a time. And I would say that the mentality, though, it's just another game. You don't want to over-pressure the situations. But 100%, though, we understand the whole situation about us possibly winning this game and what that can mean for us.
We talk so much about seeds, but it doesn't matter what the seed is, that they're 11 seed, does it?
No, I've been part of teams. I was on the Arizona team that lost to Princeton. Everyone's in the March Madness tournament for a reason. They either got on a hot streak and they won the tournament, or they deserve to be in there in a situation where they had a great season throughout the entire year. So it really doesn't matter. Everybody has the understanding that you're going to go home if you lose, so everyone plays with a lot more heart.